Hello everyone, it's me, FNAF Gaming SFM, and today I decided to show you all of my LEGO sets. After my FNAF McFarlane Toys video, I decided to show these sets off, because why not? This is just filler content at the moment. This, as you can see in the title, is part 1 of the series. The sets that you see on this table are not all of the sets. I have so many sets they won't all fit on this table, and I need enough room to show off these sets. The sets that you don't see will be shown off in part 2. Now, just as I said in my FNAF McFarlane Toys video, some sets are big, some are small. I'll be talking about some sets more than others, because I have more to say about them. Now, with no more time to waste, let's get into these sets. So first off, I'm going to show off these cars from LEGO Speed Champions. Let me lower it a bit there. As you can see right here, I'll show them off all at once. These are all the cars from LEGO Speed Champions. I know the names of 3 of these cars. I forgot what this car is called. It's this little mini green car. If you guys could let me know in the comments what kind of car this is, if you have this. This car is obviously a Ferrari. I can tell by that. If I remove the top off, you can see it even has a driver. Which I'm showing. That's all you need to know. You can remove the helmet. Ta-da! Okay, now let me put him back in there. Excuse me for a sec. Oh. Alright, there we go. That's the Ferrari. Next up, I'll show off the Porsche 911. Once again, you can tell it's a Porsche, obviously. He also has a driver. This car has a driver as well. All of the Speed Champions cars have drivers of their own. Whoops. And now I will show off the McLaren Senna, which is actually really cool. I like this car the most. I like the gray, orange, and black. That's a nice combination of colors. You can see the McLaren logo, if the camera will focus. Yep. Yep. And of course, it has a driver as well. Alright, that is all of my Speed Champions cars. There's not much to say about them. They're cars. They're just LEGO cars you can collect. Alright, the next set I'm going to show is this truck from LEGO Creator. This is a race car truck, as you can tell with these F1 cars that it's carrying, which I will take off. They're identically the same, it's just they're 2 different colors. Now, as you all know, this is a LEGO Creator set, which means that it's 3 in 1. I would love to show you the other forms of this set, but I'm not in the mood to, send the golf camera, take the pieces apart, and then show you the next piece and then do it again. So, all I will say is that it turns into a crane truck and a fishing boat. That's what it can also become. Let me put these back, and let me show you the next set. which is a Marvel set. I really love Marvel. Let me show you this set. Well, as you can tell by the characters in the set, this is actually from the movie Spider-Man Far From Home. This is obviously a recreation of the final battle between Spider-Man and Mysterio. I'm a big fan of the MCU. I had to get this set as Spider-Man's my favorite Marvel character, so there's not much to this set. There's also some inaccuracies. I don't remember Mysterio trying to steal a jewel and having this with him, but you can see Spider-Man right here in his accurate costume from that fight, trying to web one of his drones. And here's Nick Fury in his car. He wasn't in a car, if you haven't seen the battle or the movie. He was on the top of a building, but as we all know, if you've seen Far From Home, this isn't actually Nick Fury. This is actually Talos in disguise. If you're familiar with the MCU, you should know who that is. If you're not, I don't know how I can explain it to you. But that is the Mysterio drone attack from Spider-Man Far From Home. Let me put these back. Next set is a big one. It's from Harry Potter. It's this bad boy right here. Yep, this is the Hogwarts Express from Harry Potter. Yeah, this train is so big it won't even fit on the camera. Now, I love the Harry Potter movies, and the Hogwarts Express is one of my favorite things about these movies, as I like trains. For those who are subscribers to my channel, this should be obvious. I have several railroad crossing videos on my channel to show that. But when I saw this set, I had to get it, as I really love the Hogwarts Express. Fun fact, by the way, the Hogwarts Express is actually based off of a real train. It's based off of the 5972 Olton Hall, which you can see it actually carries its real number. And here's the tender. You can open it up. There's nothing in it. And finally, I will show you the passenger coach. Let me take off this. Yep, I'll take off this side. Actually, I'll take off both sides. Nah. Alright. Well, let me flip it around. Oh. As you can see, here's the trolley that has the snacks that Harry and Ron bought in the first movie. You can see the chocolate frog. And the woman that serves the trolley. I just have her sitting in the coach. The other characters are at the station, as you can see in the back. Alright. Let me put this back. Alright, there we go. Now I'm gonna move this train out of the way and show you the station. Platform 9 3/4. I'll move this train. Yeah, this set is big, guys. Here is platform 9 3/4. You can see the sign right here. Here's Harry and Ron and the trolley. This is Ron's trolley. You can see Hermione right here. Here's the wall that they go through to get from King's Cross to platform 9 3/4. As you can tell by this sign right here, that's the one sign of Sirius Black. This is themed around Prisoner of Azkaban. As shown right here, you can with Remus Lupin, I believe, and the Dementor at the top right here. I'll just show their figures. Here's the Dementor, and here's Lupin. As you can see right here. Alright, let me put them back. I love Prisoner of Azkaban. It's one of my favorite Harry Potter movies, as it introduced the Night Bus. My top favorite Harry Potter movies are the first one, the second one, the third, and Order of the Phoenix. Half-Blood Prince is pretty good too, and the two Deathly Hallows films. Then again, all of the movies have their goods and bads. Alright, now let me put this train back. Alright, and now all we have left is to show you is all I have left to show you is my Lego architecture sets, which I will show individually. First one I will show you is my New York City set. It is so gosh darn big that the One World Trade Center can't even be seen fully by the camera frame. New York City is one of my favorite places in the world. I really love the Lego architecture sets. I had to get them because I'm a big fan of cities and landmarks. Out of all of the sets though, this one just seems the most underwhelming. I mean, it's just several of its landmarks side by side. You can see the Statue of Liberty is right here. Here's the Empire State Building, the Chrysler Building, the Flatiron Building, and the Freedom Tower or One World Trade Center. I can show the top. Alright, I'll move this to the side and show the next set from architecture, which is San Francisco. This set is actually one of my favorites. It has a lot of scenery going on and a lot of landmarks shown in areas. You can even see that there's a little bit of a street action going on there, if you can see. The cars right there. So, some of the most obvious on-the-nose San Francisco landmarks you can see is the Golden Gate, Alcatraz. You can see the Coit Tower, the Painted Ladies, those Victorian houses, the Transamerica Building. You can see a few other skyscrapers. That's the Fort Point. I believe this is the Salesforce Tower, which is San Francisco's tallest building. I forgot what this building is. Oh wait, it's 55 California Street. You guys will have to correct me if I'm right about that. If I'm wrong about that, sorry. And next up is... Oh! I bumped the camera. Next up is London. London is my absolute favorite place in the world. I really hope to go there one day. So this is just my favorite set because of that, because it represents London. It has a few iconic areas you can see. The Tower Bridge, there's a little boat going under it. The iconic Big Ben. The London Eyes back here. If it looks a little slanted to you guys, I had a lot of problem building this when I was building this set. And here's the Trafalgar Square. You can see Nelson's Column in the front with the National Gallery at the back. And now the next city is another European city that is considered the City of Lights. Paris, France. Yep, the Eiffel Tower is so big that it can't even fit in the camera frame. Here is the city of Paris. Some of these buildings are more recognizable, like the Arc de Triomphe, Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum. That's the Champs-Élysées, I believe. That's what's pronounced. That famous street. This is the Tour Montparnasse. I believe that's how it's pronounced. And I remember this building. It's the Grand Palace. I don't know how that's pronounced. But I'll show what's at the top of the Eiffel Tower. You can see it's a French flag. That is Paris. I'll move this off to the side and show the final set. Oh, I bumped the camera again. For this part. And that is Tokyo. This is actually the first LEGO architecture set I got. I really loved building this set. There's just so much scenery and, you know, color in this. You can see there's a few temples. There's some cherry blossom trees. That's Mount Fuji in the background. That's the Shibuya Crossing, one of Tokyo's most famous areas. You can see all the colorful lights on the skyscrapers, which is something Tokyo is known for. I forgot what this building is called. This is obviously the Tokyo Tower, one of Tokyo's most famous structures, and that's the Tokyo Skytree, which is Japan's tallest structure. They obviously can't fit in the camera frame because of how tall they are. So here's the rest of the building. And oh, and this is the Tokyo Big Sight. I forgot to mention that. Whoops. Which is another famous structure in Tokyo. And that is all of the sets that I have shown off for part 1. I have more sets to show. That will be shown in part 2, which will be uploaded later today. If you're a big Five Nights at Freddy's fan, why not go and check out my FNAF McFarlane set collection video, which should be on the screen right about now. And as usual, this is me, FNAF Gaming SFM, saying please like this video, subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. That's my first milestone. And I'm trying to turn this into a full-time career. And this is me saying goodbye.